The transfer is like the pinnacle of the whole experience. It's like what you wait for. I mean, besides like the beta testing, but it's kind of the culmination of what you've been through for the last several months. You've gone through stem shots, you've gone through a procedure to remove your eggs, you've gone to recovery of that, you've been on tons of medications, and then now you get to the point where you can actually transfer a healthy embryo and hope it sticks. Got ready for our transfer day. Our transfer day was June 1st at 11:30. So the morning of, we got up. I went in with Andrew to work, did a few things for my own work.
I'm drinking my water because I have to have a full bladder. Except where I always have to be, so don't fail me now, bladder. What is it? Valium. Oh. Keep me all relaxed.
Can they give me one?
A Valium. He needs one. Okay.
Not a very sexy way to have a baby.
Nope. It's transfer day. I'm gonna make a baby. The sci-fi way. You've always been into sci-fi.
Not for this. Unless you were green or had tentacles or something.
It's kind of crazy.
So it'll come back.
There, yeah.
It'll stay trying to get through your cervix portion, which right here you can see it kind of bends up.
Okay.
So we're trying to find that perfect spot so it bends forward. And we're trying to next to this area over here. Perfect. Made it.
We made it?
We made it. Now she's going to load the embryo in there's an inner part of the catheter. So that will.
Is that it?
That's it.
Great.
Those are the air bubbles. So the embryo is microscopic, so we can't actually see it on ultrasound, but
But
we
it carries
want
up in the air
on
bubble?
either side so that we can see two bubbles pop out with the embryos in between. Okay. So she's going back and looking under the microscope to make sure
Firm
the
it's
egg
not.
didn't get stuck to the side of the straw.
All right.
How are you feeling?
That's where embryo should pregnant?
Yeah. What are you doing?
How bad do you have to pee right now, Grace?
So bad. Turn the faucet off.
Niagara Falls?
Stop. Don't make me laugh. I would pee so bad. What would be like the one personality trait you want them to have of mine?
Personality trait?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Your determination.
Oh, that's a good one. I want them to have your kindness.
I'm not kind. I'm very average.
Yeah, and your intelligence. What are your thoughts on transfer day?
I mean, it was interesting. Seems like we could have done the same thing with the turkey baster, though.
Wow. What are your thoughts on maybe being a dad?
Don't ask me a hard question. See? we'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens. So there's this tradition in the IVF community that after transfer day, you go and you get McDonald's fries. It's supposed to be good luck and good tasting. I'm sure it has no health benefits whatsoever, but it's good for the soul. So here we are. Stick, baby, stick.
We went and got fries, went to Mod Pizza, got a pizza, and came home. And honestly, I was feeling pretty great. The Valium had started to kind of kick in, so I felt a little lightheaded, but no cramping or anything from the procedure. I just felt kind of tired and a little lightheaded from the Valium. So came home, ended up taking a nap, woke up, felt fine. And then it was in the evening that night, about 10 p.m., when I was laying, and on my right side, I felt a very distinguishable twinge, which everything that I read said most people that felt like any kind of twinging or cramping or any stuff was kind of more on your left side. But it was interesting because it was on my right side, but it was very distinguishable. Like I was like, oh, something's definitely happening down there. And it was just really quick, but very noticeable. And that was the first time I was like, oh, okay, maybe I will feel stuff. I'm not really sure. And then we entered into the lovely 2-week wait, the the dreaded 2-week wait that I'd read so much about, and now I was here. And honestly, I was so nervous for the 2-week wait because I thought that was just going to be the worst part of the whole thing, of just sitting around waiting, like knowing there's nothing more that I can do. I'm still on my progesterone and oil shots. You do those all up until 10 weeks of pregnancy if it works. And I was still on my estrogen and my progesterone suppositories. But other than that, there's not really much I can do. Whoa, whoa, whoa.